Right, so when you look at me, what do you see? Yeah, you see a guy. You see a guy that's in a dressing gown, you see a guy that's wearing a hat. Yeah, room on his own. You might think it's a bit weird, but I am just having an honest conversation with just everyone. Um, and it's a conversation that just needs to be had. It needs to be had. The world isn't a nice place. Yeah, to put it bluntly, the world isn't a nice place at all. No matter what you're doing in life, yeah, no matter if you're, yeah, where you're working, if you're at college, whatever you're doing, the world isn't a nice place. Yeah, there's always going to be someone in your life that's going to tear you down. There's always going to be someone in life that's going to cause problems for you, and it don't matter what it is. They're going to find your weakness. They're going to find your insecurities. They're going to tear you down. They're going to cause problems for you. Yeah. And I've had it bad, but I've also had it good. And you might be confused when I say that because that's just conflict. That's like saying one thing and then just saying the other thing. It's like I'm contradicting myself. But what I mean is, in the real world, yeah, not everyone's gonna like you. Everyone's gonna have an opinion on you, and also, you're not always gonna be able to live your truth, yeah. And it's so hard to live in a world where everyone's gonna get on, everyone's gonna just get on in life, yeah. Just get on in life. Just choose something you want to do, something you've got to work towards, something in your heart that you want to do in life that you've always known. There's always going to be people that tear you down. There's always going to be people that just get into you. I've had it so much. Like, it's just unreal. In a workplace, you go into a workplace when you're new, when you're young, you're always going to get the shit, to put it bluntly. You're always going to get the shit because you're vulnerable, you're young, you're seen as weak, you're seen as small. Yeah, it depends who you're working around, yeah? But for me, I was working around a lot of older people. I'm working around a lot of older people who have been there, have done it, yeah? A lot of them are ready for retiring. I'm just starting out in life, yeah? I've had it, I ain't had a good ride. It's been a difficult ride for me. I'm not trying to sound like a victim. I'm not trying to sound like, oh yeah, I've had it so tough. I've had it so shit. Yeah. You don't know what's going on in people's lives, man. I'm sorry you don't. That person could have lost someone. Yeah. I know I lost my dad at a young age. Yeah. I went into a workplace at a young age. Yeah. Fair enough, I got a job. Yeah. Straight after my education was done, I got myself a job, and my family helped me get that job. Yeah. And people just tear you down no matter what, and it's seen, yeah, in a workplace, it's seen as banter. Yeah. Well, banter's fine, but there's a line. There's a line. And that line is when it starts getting personal, when it starts getting deep. Yeah, and the next line is when it starts getting physical. That's where the line is. That's where the line is. No one's here to save you, though. And what do you do? What do you do? you report it? Do you stick up for yourself? Do you just forget about it? Do you ignore them? You got to work with people you don't like, though. Remember that. Teach you that from a young age. Yeah. So what on earth do you do? I mean, in my situation, it was really hard, like, unbelievable. It's really hard to talk about. It's like, I lost my dad at a young age, yeah? I went straight into a workplace, and yeah, I was going through a difficult time, and this guy was just getting into me. We were getting too much, and it got to a point where I had to say something to someone to sort of like try and put an end to it. And the stuff he was saying to me were like, it were getting personal, it were getting like, what the fuck is your problem, man? Yeah, you're in your 60s, you're going to be retiring soon. Why are you bringing other young lads down who've just started out? What the fuck is your problem, mate? What the fuck is your problem? Now, I might sound big-headed right now, but the shit that I've been through is just fucking... I don't think I can ever go through this shit again. I'm just trying to move on from it. And literally, he was saying he always had a thing for me. He always got into me every single day. Like, I was speaking to a manager once when I first started, and he said, oh look, you got a little twinkle in your eye when you're talking to him. You got a twinkle in your eye. You know, little comments like that coming up to my desk, fucking harassing me, little comments, grabbing hold of me, fucking literally just making my life a fucking misery. Yeah? I had this for ages. I had this for fucking ages. And I thought the first time, yeah, he calmed down a bit. Yeah, it wasn't as bad. And he still got bad. He still got fucking bad, didn't it? Yeah? He said, me and this other colleague, what, I need a tranquilizer dart putting through me, and this other colleague needs shooting. Also, yeah, got physical. He was grabbing hold of me. He was squeezing me. He was throwing his body weight around. Bearing in mind this was a guy in his 60s, yeah, massive, absolutely massive, fat, intimidating, weird looking, fucking scary. I admit it. I found him fucking scary. Yeah, I admit it. So I reported him again. One day, he grabbed hold of me that fucking hard, squeezed my fucking arm. It worked. Throwing his body weight around. Saying shit again. Brought it all back from that first time. Yeah. From when I'm going through a bad time already. From when I were already struggling with myself. You're already doing it. Doing it again. Fair play, I didn't help myself, did I? You see, I followed people on Facebook from work. I thought, yeah, I'm permanent now. I can follow them, I can get to know them, I can be sort of network and all, you know. And I went to Pride, and yeah, a bit of gossip went around. Fair play. When it gets fucking physical, I draw the line. You know what I mean? I draw the fucking line. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is your problem, mate? And you can't stick up for yourself. Yeah? You can't stick up for yourself, because as soon as you say something, As soon as I was made to feel fucking powerless. Absolutely powerless. I was scared to report it. Yeah. This went to HR. This went through the union. This went to management. This went to the manager of the department I was working in. Yeah. Still affects me today. He got suspended for months. Final written warning. He's retiring soon. And yeah, good on him. I hope he feels better about what he's done, because I don't think he really realises what he's done. Fair play, you don't know what people have been through. But fuck me. It's, yeah, pardon the pun, but it is a fucking horrible world out there. It's not a nice world. You leave education, you go into a job, yeah, you learn to do one thing. You also learn to deal with things in different ways. And then you learn to deal with different things in different ways again. What the fuck do you do? Do you report it? Do you stick up for yourself? What do you do? Because you're also scared of something personal getting out there at work, where you earn money, where you're vulnerable, where your weakness gets out, and then people will fucking tear that down and use it against you. It's a fucking horrible thing. Yeah. And when I said something that first time, the start, I might sound dramatic, yeah, fair play if I do, yeah, but when I said something that time, when he was saying personal stuff, calling me gay boy, stuff like that, I said, look, I've had enough of this. I said something that started playing this music. Yeah. This might sound bizarre to everyone that's watching this, but they started playing this music. Call it gay music, call it 80s music that I liked, yeah. Stuff like, I'm not saying I like gay music, I'm not saying that I like 80s music, yeah, but they were playing this gay music by gay artists. Fair play, you know, they're trying to help me, whatever, yeah, but how the fuck do you deal with something like that? I don't think I can ever go through that again in my life. I might sound, oh yeah, oh, he's so spoiled, he's so fucking, you know what I mean? But I could never, ever go through that again. It has been awful. I can't describe how it's been. You're the odd one out, you're an outcast, you're a weirdo, you're nobody, you're strange, you're an outsider, you don't fit in. It's 2025, but they promote diversity, they promote inclusion. Everyone's got an opinion though. Everyone's got an opinion on who you are as a person, no matter what you are, no matter who you are. Yeah? There's always like I say, there's always that one person. Always that one person who's gonna have an opinion. Like I say, when it gets physical, I draw the line. You know what they say, sticks and stones may break their bones, but words will never hurt me. Yeah, words do hurt, words can hurt, but physicality, especially in a workplace or wherever you are, it gets fucking, it's unbelievable. It's like, it's unreal. It's unreal. I have trust issues as it is. I have even worse trust issues now. I tread on eggshells every day. I'm scared. I'll admit it, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm not saying it's everyone. Just saying. There's always that one person that's going to tear you down in this life. You just got to bring yourself back up. And for a message, anyone who has ever been through anything like this, or anything in general where someone's been tearing you down for who you are, I just want to say, you're brave. And you're going to get through it. And also, you've got to do what's best for you to move on, no matter how it is, no matter what you do. You've got to move on from it, because if you don't, you're stuck. Yeah. It's not a nice world out there. It's horrible. Yeah. It's not nice. But I think everything that's happened to me happens for a reason, and another thing is, don't worry about things you can't control. Don't worry about things you can't do anything about. Sometimes in life there's no solution. There's no answers as well. That's another thing I've learned. For me, it was really hard. You know, be yourself, they say. Be yourself. Be your authentic you. You'll feel better. Why don't you just say something? Why don't you just come out? Be yourself. Be who you are. Be your true, authentic self. For me, that wasn't an option. And I don't know if it ever will be. Fair play. You keep your work life separate from your home life. But when you've got someone tearing into you all the fucking time, it's unreal. We're human. We're human. Everyone's human, man. Sound like a hippie now. You know? It's bad enough when you've got family issues, when you've got issues with yourself, but when you've also got issues at work as well. You know, in a culture that just fucking tears your life down, you're walking on eggshells, you're being careful. I just shut off and I don't talk to anyone. I don't trust anyone. Yeah, I don't bother. This is reality. This is life. This is what people on a day-to-day basis, this is what people in the real world face. Yeah, no matter who you are, no matter what sexuality you are, no matter what race you are, if you're gay, if you're bi, whatever, if you're trans, whatever. This is a world. It sucks. It sucks. Like I say, the only thing you can do is do what is best for you, to move on and to look forward, because you can't look in the past. You can't. You know? It's a scary place, this world. It really is. It's horrible. Horrible. It is a working world. Welcome. Welcome. might sound uppity, I might sound pathetic, or yeah, he's using the victim card, he's using the mental health card, he's typical young worker, typical Generation Z worker, typical, yeah, he's play acting. Yeah, he's a puff. Yeah, that's the world we're living in, guys. I just wanted to share my message today. Let's get off my chest. Just as if anyone else is going through it, if anyone else is going through workplace conflict, whatever it is, physical, verbal, emotional, bullying, harassment, sexual harassment, being seen as an outcast, as an outsider because you don't fit into that culture. Yeah. But like I say, it's 2025. Everyone's equal. Anyway. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. And if anyone else has gone through it, reach out to me, message me, comment, anything. I just wanted to make this video to spread awareness. That's all I'm here for. Yeah. Take care. Love yourself no matter what. You've got this.